What's up, nerds? Back with another lifting vlog. So in this vlog, we are doing some deadlifts, starting off from 315 this time. I didn't have the longest workout or the most time to work out, so this is kind of what it looks like when I have 45 minutes to an hour to get in a little lift. I don't have a whole lot of time, but according to these science-based nerds, you don't need a whole lot of time to get in a good lift, and you don't need to do insane sets to get in a good lift. So this is definitely more of a rush job today. And so doing some slight warm-ups. I mean, like you saw, literally 135 on the bar, 225 on the bar, and now we're going into 315, which I hit last week. However, it was with the assistance of some pre-workout stuff. So this time is no pre-workout, just seeing how it feels, making sure that I can actually lift this in the future, and seeing if this is a spot that, I can start making progress towards, or if I need to bump it down to 295 for a little bit. And this is definitely a current, sticking point for me. I end up getting a good amount of, reps in. I think I managed to get 10 reps in, I think. And it feels pretty good. Not really buckling my knees or super shaky, but definitely not getting as many reps as I would have liked to get. Definitely, like you could see right now, failing a couple times. I managed to get it off the ground, which was nice. But yeah, definitely, needing some, either caffeine assistance, or definitely, going to work on the back strength for these ones. And so the whole point with doing these, even though it's a higher weight, and even though, I'm not getting my full amount of reps, the reason I'm doing this is because, one, I don't have a whole lot of time. Two, I managed to get it last week, so, we'll see if I can get it this week. And then three is this is a big time, super big challenge for the mind-muscle connection, system that I've got built up right now. And so even though I can only do 3 reps each time, or maybe, because basically what I do is I do the conventional both hands over the bar lift, and it starts to get a little bit falling out of my fingers. So then I switch it up and I do the reverse grip on one side and the, quote unquote, conventional grip, neutral grip on the other side. And it's just to work on the grip strength, work on the mind muscle connection, make sure I'm going nice and slow, making sure I'm nice and controlled. And it's just, my back, I can tell you right now after feeling it, I feel it in my back today. And then the other side, which I will be, it's another video on the channel somewhere. It's probably in a crafting vlog or in a working vlog. But I do have, or I did do a bunch of gravel bag moving. I had to lift 25 bags of gravel multiple times, and each 25 bags of 25-pound gravel, and I had to lift those up 3 times minimum, and then some of the bags I moved 4 times each. So I was like, I don't need to go crazy in the gym today, and it's just something to think of, even though I definitely consider them both training, right? Lifting the bags, it's not like I'm just lifting it with my back. It's not like I'm just, throwing these things around. I am making sure that I lift them with intent. So today in the gym, even though I only got 9 or 11 reps, of the deadlift, where normally, again, I'm trying to work my way up to 25, even though that's, only about half of what I'd like to go, I still have this other lift during the day that I have to do. And there are some people that will go all the way. I just don't think it's super necessary, especially if you want to avoid injury. I mean, would it have been possible for me to do 25 reps, slightly lower weight, and have it taken longer. But then who knows what I would have done later moving these bags. Would I have squished a toe because I didn't have enough strength to move the bags? Would I have pulled or strained something because I was running out of energy? Who knows? I'd rather not take the risk, and it all just fits because, hey, I got in the gym, I got out, I hit a couple good exercises. I tried to focus a little bit more on the low back and a little bit more on lats. I did this reverse grip pull down, which is a little bit more bicep a little bit, but it also gave me a very good stretch all the way down and into that back pocket. And back pocket, I mean my elbows are starting all the way up, nice extension, and then pulled all the way down into the back pocket, trying to maybe leaning back a slight little bit, but not leaning back anywhere near as far as I have done in my other videos and other lifting sessions. And after this one, I keep it all in the same section, but you can see now I'm doing wide grip lat pull downs, really trying to squeeze that low back, significant less bicep activation. And then after this, I'm going to do one more exercise, but this was just a nice back workout, 5 exercises. If this is your first video, then if this is your first video, then my favorite 2 compound back exercises are these kind of calisthenics ups where you're neutral grip and you're kind of pulling yourself up, chest pointing toward the ceiling, and you're kind of pulling yourself up as if you're getting ready to do a muscle up. So between deadlifts and that, those are my favorite 2 compounds. And then again, specifically targeting the lats, specifically targeting the low back. And then you could see in this one, really, again, focusing on getting my elbows all the way back, squeezing my back, pretending like there's a can, whether that's a soda can, or sometimes, there's you could do the acorn or the walnut, mind image where you're trying to kind of squeeze that soda can that's back there. You're trying to squeeze and crush that walnut, and a little bit of back and forth with the body, but that's just to help get yourself more extension and stretch your muscles. But overall, real great workout, nice and quick, combined with a lot of different stuff, and thank you for watching.
Like the vid, leave a word, drop a comment, get absurd, subscribe if you had some fun. We drop bangers one by one, check the description down below for all the links you need to know. Thanks for watching, you're the best. Now go